I'm Dr. Orion Taraban, and this is Psychacks, Better Living Through Psychology. And the subject of today's short talk is bullies never have enough lunch money. Now, these words conjure up images of elementary school and big dopey boys who pick on smaller kids using the threat of violence. This is, of course, a very stereotyped view of bullying. In adult life, bullies are generally much more subtle, cunning, and psychological than are the elementary school variety. Usually, the threatened harm of adult bullies isn't physical violence, though unfortunately that still does happen, but rather some form of emotional or relational violence. The threat is basically that I'm going to make your situation so difficult or so uncomfortable that you will eventually be coerced into giving me what I want. Sound familiar? That's a bully. A bully is anyone who uses the threat of physical or psychological violence to get his or her needs met. So think about this elementary school version for a moment. Do you think that one day this bully is going to wake up and say to himself, you know what? I've been a bully for a while and I've made some good money out of this, but I think it's time to call it quits because I have enough lunch money now and I just don't have to do this anymore. That will never, ever, ever, ever happen. You cannot comply your way out of bullying. When you comply with a bully, all you do is reinforce the effectiveness of the threat for getting the bully's needs met. People don't stop using strategies that work, though they might give up strategies that don't. So you have to be very, very careful about how you choose to respond to bullies as an adult. Obviously, we don't want to provoke unnecessary conflict. However, it's always easier to stand up for yourself in a relationship earlier as opposed to later. And frankly, when you do stand up for yourself, most bullies will move on because you just aren't worth the trouble. Remember that bullies will never have enough lunch money, which means that you cannot comply your way out of bullying. You have to stand up for yourself. I hope this helps. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. And if you'd like to schedule a consultation, you can reach me at psychackspodcast@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.